flights, but ain't never going back home. Oh, come on, they coming across the Canadian border in cars, but they ain't going back to where they came from. But they try to make it like it's all about the Hispanics. Donald Trump put up a wall, but it ain't about that. It's about they think they go tear up societal norms. What they're doing is against societal norms because they're gonna come steal the jobs. We've heard that before, huh? All coming over here is the thieves, the rapists, the drug dealers. Well, we got that already here in America. So hey, come join the party. That's what I say. As long as they're coming here trying to be good, upstanding, respectable, decent people, open up the doors and let them in. They are looking for restoration. They are on a quest for better, but haters will scandalize what they are doing and say that it goes against societal norms. Oh, come on, you look at the history. If they look at the history, because I know ain't none of them on here watching, but I'll just say it. If they look at their history, since they are America, they are the founding fathers. How do you find a land that wasn't lost? They came here illegally because it was already people here. They came here when they got put out of their country. Come on, somebody. They snuck over on cargo ships, but we got stolen over on cargo ships. Oh, come on, y'all know I'm telling the truth about history this morning. They came here. They were welcomed here, and look what they did. Oh, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone and tell you they will try to terrorize you. They will make threats against you. They will make threats against other races. They will make hate speech. They will try to discourage and disparage you with their threats, with their bonding together, with their standing together. They'll even go down to the Capitol and try to put their vote in after the election is over and say, well, this is who we want as president. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how they do. They ride around with flags on their cars. They ride around with their little emblems. If you're in the South, you've really seen it at some point. They stand together in stores and let you know we ain't what you want. But you can't let them get in your head. No matter what your hater is doing, if it is on your job, if it is in your house, if it is in your church, wherever it is in your life, keep watching, keep praying, keep working. Because the truth is about Sanballat, who was rousing these people up, who was lying on the Jews, who were terrorizing them. The truth is he wanted them to remain in captivity. Your haters want you to remain in captivity. They want you to remain behind them. Why? Because they are in fear of you, so they want you to be in fear of them. They are in fear of what you can become. They are in fear of what you will become. They are in fear of what you will do and can do, and they don't know what you're going to do when you get into power, when you are restored. They think they're going to lose control over you. Oh, they know they're going to lose control, and that's why they want to keep you subservient to them. On my way out of here, let me tell you, captivity comes in three forms. There's encapsulation, such as segregated neighborhoods. There's lockdowns, which when they put you in hopeless situations, and enslavement, or as it is nowadays, systems of imprisonment, where once you're in the system, you're in there for life. And if you do something at 72, they still go hold it against you. That is what haters do because they don't want to see you rise up, because they are in fear of what will happen when you rise up and put on your boots, you put on your hat, you walk upright, you walk proudly, you stand tall, and let them know I got something not just on my head, but in my head. I got a walk that is proud of who I am because I am somebody. Walk like it today. Start walking like it right now. Watch how your haters do. And haters will try to convince other people to be upset with you and what you are doing. Haters will try to convince others that you're doing right is wrong. Haters will try to make your liberation seem wrong and subjugation seem right. But let me tell you, when the haters do what they do, don't go tit for tat for them. Don't go back and forth with them. Don't try to out scheme them. Just keep working. In our text, it says, so we built the wall, and all the wall was joined together until half the height thereof. For the people had a mind to work. Not only did they rebuild what was in ruins from rubble to rectitude, but they made ends meet. How were they able to do this? Because the people had a mind to work. Faith without works is dead. First, you got to believe in you. You got to believe in what's going on. You got to believe in what you are doing, and you have got to put in some work. But above that, you got to watch and pray. You have got to watch and pray. Nehemiah says that when they started doing all that they did, when the enemies bonded together against them, he says, but we made our prayer unto our God. But we made our prayer unto our God, and set a watch against them day and night because of them. If you look at the meaning of the names of those who are in opposition to them, you'll find these meanings to be strength, pleasing to God, ambush, sons of renown, and stronghold. Let that sink in for a minute. Strength, pleasing to God, ambush, sons of renown, and stronghold. See, the kicker here is that 4 out of these 5 were not true enemies. All it took, though, was one hater. That one hater turned 4 people, 4 groups, 4 factions who were not enemies into enemies. That's why you got to pray and watch. And watch and pray. You got to pray to God for protection against your enemies, known and unknown. You got to pray to God that every effort of the enemy turns in your favor. You've got to pray to God to deliver the mind of your enemy and turn them from their plans. And while you are praying, you got to watch. You got to watch the enemy and see what the game plan is. Just like in chess. Watch what they're doing and stay ahead of their game. You got to watch the enemy and have your countermeasures prepared to deploy. You got to watch the people that are on your side. Because everybody on your side ain't in your corner. And everybody in your corner ain't on your side. If you ever saw boxing before, you've seen situations where there was somebody in the corner that threw in the towel when the boxer had more fight in him. Yeah.